So FIFA is here, and I am here today as the FIFA president to bring full support to European football, to UEFA, to the 55 member associations of UEFA and of FIFA, to the leagues, to the clubs, to the players, and to the fans, to all the fans all over Europe.
I always used to think that VAR came in the first place because managers were so chastened and so worried by the threat of being punished for actually stating the obvious in their post-match press conferences that they'd go for the euphemism of they need help and the diplomacy of they need help. Now, with these decisions, and we are reaching a stage of the season where managers' jobs are on the line, people's livelihoods are on the line, clubs' positions in the Premier League are on the line, but also clubs' ambitions at the top end of the table are on the line as well. We are rapidly approaching a stage where referees need to explain themselves. Yeah. If you are going to enjoy the protection that referees do, then you need to be explaining to fans and to clubs and to players. It's no good coming out and apologising the morning after. No. That's not good enough. Because decisions like that
going to cost as well millions, whether they get to the Champions League or Europe. Brighton certainly pushing for it. It could mean all the difference.
What good is an apology this morning if Atwell comes out the day after? After the final whistle and says, this is why I took that decision, then he can be made to look at it and admit then he's made a mistake. But you can't enjoy the protection that referees do and then leave fans and players and managers and club officials and even us as neutrals watching so frustrated.
Yeah. I think to say is refereeing is changing under Howard Webb, and I'm sure in the next couple of years we'll see some of these things being addressed in terms of standards and maybe communication. And I don't like personalising it with referees. They've got a really hard job, and I think the standard's higher than we give them credit for. There's a big but here, though, and it is that performance yesterday, which, as you say, Darren, might cost Brighton a historic chance to be in the Champions League. That going back and saying, oh, we got it wrong, doesn't help them at all. And that wasn't a VAR issue. That was an issue of decisions being made on the pitch. And VAR should only ever be there, really, to sort of back up a referee making decisions on the pitch. Yeah. But that's just unfathomable. As I say, someone who's got a lot of sympathy for referees, it's hard not to actually alight on the referee in that particular match.
A costly VAR blunder overshadowed Manchester United's 4-1 defeat to Newcastle, as a crucial offside error in the build-up to the second goal went unnoticed by the officials. The mistake sparked widespread frustration, particularly from United's manager, Ruben Amorim, who voiced his anger at the lack of accountability in officiating decisions. Amorim called for a more rigorous review of officiating practices and insisted that such errors should not go unaddressed. UEFA, too, has expressed concern over the incident, urging a thorough review of VAR protocols to prevent similar mistakes in the future. The controversial moment has intensified ongoing debates about the reliability of VAR in football, with many questioning whether the technology is being used to its full potential. While Manchester United's performance was far from ideal, the offside error undoubtedly played a significant role in the outcome, leaving fans and officials alike demanding better oversight and accountability. As the fallout continues, United now face the challenge of regrouping after a heavy loss. Don't forget to turn on the notification button and subscribe for more Manchester United updates.